y'all. So I hope that you guys can hear me. I'm outside and it's extremely loud, but while I wait for this fucking train, because I missed it getting off work late. So someone inboxed me. Hopefully she'll come on and say it's me. So somebody asked me, can you do a video about messing up money, like destroying your money? Not really destroying your money, but kind of having a fucked up mindset when it comes to money. So basically, hey Miss Brittany. So basically, ooh, shit, it's windy. So basically, she had a friend who always asked her for money. She always wants something free. She always wants something to borrow money. There's two parts to this. For those of you who always have friends or family or whoever who are always trying to get free money, they always got money problems. Every time you turn around, they need a bill paid or they need something to help them because they ain't got no job, or some excuse as to why they need to borrow money from you over and over and over a fucking again. So, like the title of the video is, are you fucking over your money? When it comes to trying to get wealth, these are for people who are trying to get wealth. This is not for somebody who's complacent and what the hell their life is. Like, I don't have time to be giving information out to people who don't really want to change their situation. If you love your financial situation, hey, go at it. But this is for those who are trying to, who like really are tired of having like bad finances, who are like really, really in need of, you know what? I struggled my entire life. My childhood was a struggle. My young adult was a struggle. My adulthood is a struggle. And I want to get out of this realm, this vibration of not bringing in the finances to take care of my life. So I'm going to give you some help. How you can go from poverty to making ends meet. So for me, I've been working since I was like probably 12, 13. I started off babysitting, and then I started doing hair, and then I started working with children. I did summer camp, and then I did daycare for years, and from daycare I bartended. Like, I've been working since I was a child, and I've never been a stranger to work. I moved out of my mother's house when I was 16. I had 3 jobs. I was working 3 jobs, going full time to high school. I would literally wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go to my first job, was working at a gym, go from that job, go to school, get off for about 2 or 3 hours, then go to my next job working for a gym, and then from there I would work at 7-Eleven at midnight. So I've always kept a job. I've always had my own until I had my son. The moment I had my son, it was just me by myself. I didn't have any help. I didn't have anybody helping me with my son. So it was something about having my son that made me frazzled, that I couldn't figure out fucking life. So I became the sister who was always asking my sister for help. I was always asking my mom for help. Hey, they wouldn't help me. Like, my sister would help me, but it would only be so far. My mom would help me, but it would only be so far. So I was always constantly, because I was a single mom, I need help. I need help. Can you help me with this bill? Can you help me with that bill? And it wasn't until recently that I realized I was fucking over my money. I went from being someone who was able to make money, who kept a job, who always had what she needed, to someone who was fucking over her money, because my mindset changed when it came to money, all because I had a child. So I overthought the situation, and I became that person who was always in need, always in fucking need. I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, can you help me? I got my phone bill needs to be paid, I need diapers, I need this, I need that. And it took me learning that, one, stop fucking asking your family, because they're not going to help you any fucking way. 2, you got to do the shit. You know how to do it. You've been working since you were fucking 12 years old. You've been knowing how to do this shit. So I had to get my mindset together to take my ass to school. I went to coding and billing, and from there I've always kept a job. Then of course I got married, and I got married to a man who financially took care of me. And it wasn't until recently that I got back in the state, because I left my marriage with nothing. Like, my husband had all the money, he had the house, he had every fucking thing, the car. So I left with absolutely nothing. Instead of fighting for what was really mine, I left everything. And I got to the point where I was in that state again of fucking struggle where, oh my God, I got a kid, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, I haven't been working. And that's when I started coming into my power of myself. That's where I really tapped into myself, and I learned that my mind, the way I thought, the way I was thinking, the things that were going on around me is what was going to get me out of my financial situation. So I manifested the money I needed, because my husband left me with all the bills. Like, literally, he moved in with another woman, and left me with all the fucking bills. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. I wasn't working. Like I said before, if you listen to my story before, I was very docile. My husband controlled every fucking thing. So he left with the car, he left with everything. So I had to manifest. This is where I really started tapping into my spirituality. I use St. Expedite. It's who I use. I had to tap into myself and manifest what I desired. And I manifested $2,000, because that's how much it costs for me to be able to keep the place that I was in. The lady said, hey, if you come up with $2,000 within the next 7 days, I will let you stay. And then I will let you stay an extra month until you get your stuff together. So I did the work with St. Expedite, and I did some other work. I manifested in less than 3 days $2,000. Like, seriously, because I was like, I cannot get in another mode where I'm constantly asking my family, because I don't have family to always ask. Like, literally, like, I am the black sheep of the family. Like, nobody is like me. Like, I'll talk to my mom every once in a while, my sister every once in a while, but not like a normal family should. So when it came to money, I had to start building a relationship with money. I had to start stripping away what I thought money was for. I had to give my money a purpose. I had to appreciate my money. I had to tell money that I needed it. I had to tell money that I loved it. I had to tell money that I wanted to be in a relationship with you, because I desired to do more than just have a 9 to 5. Because that's as far as my little mind thought was, if I could just work a 9 to 5 and get a little paycheck, I can pay my bills. But as I've been working, it's almost like I won't be able to ever catch up if I don't have an extra income. If I don't increase what I am making, then I'm always going to be a struggle. So I had to increase my relationship with money. And I had to change that vibration of always asking for free stuff. I learned that the more I asked for free stuff, the more I was going to attract low vibrational things. When I invested in myself, when I manifested the money I needed, because sometimes I simply didn't fucking have it. And I manifested the money to invest in myself, because the most powerful thing you can do is fix your mindset. That is like the most priceless thing that you can do. Although there's a price, me as a life coach, me as a spiritualist, someone who is a therapist, someone who is a counselor, although they can put a price on it, that is the most priceless thing, because it changes your entire life. When you change the way you think, when you change how you feel about yourself, how you look at the world, how you view people, how you view your money, how you view spirituality, how you view everything, that is a complete shift in your life. And if you get the right information, it's going to either give you the best information and cause a huge growth, or you're just not going to do it, and you're going to be in the same situation that you're in. Like, a lifestyle change is a priceless thing. Like, to have someone come in and shift your entire mind from the things that you knew to open up the things that you knew but you don't know, and to fix that shit is like fucking awesome. So I had to really, really, really change my entire mind frame of what I wanted. Like, I had to stop asking for shit for free. Like, people would post, I'm offering free readings, who would want one? I would say, hey, look, let me pay you. Even if you're asking for donations, let me pay you. Because if I pay you, then that means I'm exchanging energy. Then that means that I'm putting a value on yourself, and I'm putting a value on me. I had to learn to put a value on myself. I was worth more. At the time, I was making $20 an hour. Right now, I make $28 an hour, making billions of dollars for somebody else. So I had to learn that I was more than $28 a fucking hour. Like, it's barely, just barely, especially for someone who is just starting over. Like, it's fucking hard as shit. So I had to learn to put a value on myself. And when I put a value on myself, I started seeing value in other people. And when I saw value in other people, I stopped going for the free shit. I stopped going for the things that were deals. And the more I did that, Spirit started blessing me with more information, more information. Oh, so you're really serious about this. You're really serious about this. Oh, you're showing up for yourself. You're showing value. Oh, you want a luxurious life, so you got the money to spend it. Even if I didn't have it, I would manifest it for the purpose of that. And because I honored what I asked for, and that's another thing in its whole self, if you are manifesting a certain amount of money for something, and you ask Spirit, look, I need $1,500 to pay my rent. When you pay your rent instead of fucking that money off to other places, you are honoring yourself and you are honoring Spirit, and Spirit is going to keep blessing you over and over and over and over again, even if it doesn't make sense. And what I mean by this, for example, when my husband left, we were in eviction. Like, we were already in court, and technically, all I had to fucking do was move. But I didn't have a car. We lived all the way out somewhere where there was absolutely no bus systems. And I wasn't working at all. I didn't have a fucking job at all. So I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. So I asked Spirit, you know what? The lady was able to work something out with me. And she told me if I pay the $2,000, she will give me an extra month or two till I get on my feet. Now, I actually, technically, I manifested $4,000. I didn't just manifest $2,000. I manifested $4,000. I could have took that $4,000 and went somewhere else. And that's somebody with a mind of, well, you had $2,000. Why would you just not stay? But the thing is because Spirit stepped in for me and made an agreement with the person that I was making an agreement with. And because I honored it and I didn't just leave and take off, Spirit blessed me with more. So honor what you were asking for. Even if you don't have it, even if it doesn't make any sense to anybody else. Because Spirit is always going to do shit that doesn't make sense to anybody else. But honor your money. Bless your money. Every time you get money, bless it. I am so grateful that this money can be used to pay my rent. I am so fucking grateful that I just paid my phone bill. I'm so grateful I just bought a fucking cheeseburger. I'm so grateful that I got $1 in my wallet. I am blessed. Bless you, money. Bless you, money. Thank you, money. Bless you, money. I bless you 10 times fold. Bless your money, and you will start to see it come back to you 10 times fold. It will start to increase and increase. When I started to learn to do that, I started getting more readings. I started getting more inquiries for my coaching. I started getting more inquiries for a whole bunch of other shit. I would get checks from out of nowhere. I would get donations from out of nowhere. So the more I decided to increase my relationship with money, the more I decided that I'm going to respect money by doing right by it and stop treating it like it's going to run out. Like, you got to treat money like you're in a relationship with money. Like, if you're ever in a relationship with somebody and somebody gets scared that, oh, I'm so scared that you're going to run out on me. Like, what are you going to do? Like, if something else happens, are you going to run out on me? Money is just like that. Money is like, I don't want to come to you. I don't want to commit to you. I don't want to give you a flow of me until I know that you're here for me. Because money is a spirit. Money is a spirit. Wealth is a spirit. And they desire to be respected. They desire to be loved. They desire to be needed. And you have to respect respect them. You have to respect them. And when you learn to respect it, it will start to be in flow. It will start to vibrate. And you respect it by stop asking people for money. Manifest. Use that magic inside of you. Use the laws of attraction. Even if you don't use spell work, for those of you who know me, because this is posted in my regular page, who don't do spell work, if you don't do spell work, sit there for fucking 30 seconds and think about it, what exactly it is that you want. Like, it works for anybody. You don't have to be a spiritualist. You don't have to be magical. You don't have to be doing voodoo, hoodoo, or any other type of rituals. All you have to do is call it. The universal law is ask and it shall be given. And the only thing you have to do is vibrate at it. That's the only thing is you want it, you come get it. You ask for it, I will give it to you, but you got to come get it. And the way you come get it is you become a vibrational match for it. So start becoming a vibrational match for what it is that you want. If you want to be wealthy, manifest the investment in yourself to deal with those things within your mind that are creating blocks for you getting money. If you think money is evil, if you think you have to work hard for money, if you think that you have to have money saved in the bank, the worst advice anybody who is broke that can give you is to save money. If somebody tells you save your money, save your money, save your money, save your money, and they're broke, that's why they're fucking broke. Because they're not fucking using money at its purpose. They're not giving money a purpose. They're not using money the way it should be used. Money is supposed to be in flow. Stop treating money like it's going to run out. When I was getting ready to leave my job, it didn't dawn on me. I was like cringing. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe, what the fuck am I going to do? What if this shit doesn't work out? What if nobody really learns who I am? What if